Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Williamson County Fairest of the Fair Pageant. My name is Taylor Schweer, and we are gearing up for an exciting evening with the Belle of the Ball pageant for the Williamson County Fair, with beautiful young women from all across Williamson County. Fairest of the Fair portrays the class and beauty of the young women entering the Williamson County Fair pageants. The Fairest of the Fair contestants met earlier today with the judges during the interview competition, which counted for 25% of their total score. And today during that competition, they all did exceptionally well. Now tonight, the Fairest of the Fair contestants are ready for stage competition. They will be judged on poise, stage presence, beauty, and personality. So let me introduce to you our judges for this evening. First, we have Susan Cagnaw. Wave and say hello. Susan has lived in Brentwood, Tennessee since 1998. She is a wife, mother, and pastor at Christ Church, Nashville for 25 years. She is the owner of Integrity Pageant Coaching and National Leadership and Etiquette. Susan is a certified judge for the Miss America Association, head judge for the National American Miss, Our Little Miss, America's National Teenager Scholarship Organization, and a judge for many more. She was the 2003 Mrs. Tennessee US and went on to win the national pageant as Mrs. US. She worked with Dan Talent Agency as a runway and photo movement instructor. Susan currently trains girls from ages 6 and up in all elements of competition. She works part-time with First Priority of America National Office, whose mission is to share the gospel of Jesus Christ to every student in the United States. Please welcome Susan. Next, we have Sydney McCrae. Wave and say hello. Sydney is the Vice President of Southern Sitters, the leading child care tech company in the Southeast. Her MTSU degree in elementary education equips her to lead a team of over 500 employees. She has a passion for working with children. Please welcome Sydney. Next, we have Savannah Madison. Wave, say hello. Savannah is Miss Robertson County with the Miss America organization, where just a few weeks ago, she placed first runner-up at Miss Tennessee. She is the founder of a national organization that supports our military and has personally raised over $800,000 for military families. She is a 2023 Woman of Impact for the American Heart Association for her work as a firefighter. Please welcome Savannah. Now, we'd also like to thank the Williamson County Fair and our sponsor, Pinnacle Financial Partners, and our auditor for this evening, Jen Garbarino from Crown Bakeries. Now for our grand march of our Fairest of the Fair contestants, led by our current 2022 Williamson County Fairest of the Fair, Leah Kennedy.
Good evening. Welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair. I'm contestant number 1, McKenna Reiser, and my favorite thing about the fair is riding the rides with my friends and family.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair pageant. My name is Lakin Canada and I'm contestant number 2. My favorite part about the fair would have to be the children's barnyard and the free ice cream at the end. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Savannah Grace, contestant number 3, and my favorite thing about the fair is when you're driving up and you see the lights on the tallest rides. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mallory Thorpe. I'm contestant number 4, and my favorite thing about the fair is the rides with my friends.
Hello and welcome to the Williamson County Fair. My name is Isabel Stafford and I am number 4. And my favorite thing about the fair is spending time with friends and family.
Good evening and welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair Pageant. When asked about my favorite thing about the Williamson County Fair, I couldn't help to think about all the tradition that the Williamson County Fair has been bringing this county for 18 years. I am your contestant number 7, Sarah McClanahan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair Pageant. I'm contestant number 8, Laura Kennedy, and my favorite thing about the fair is volunteering at the Children's Barnyard and all the fried Oreos.
Hello and welcome to the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair. My name is Isabel McCutcheon. I'm your contestant number 9, and my favorite part of the fair is the view from the top of the Ferris wheel at sunset. Thank you.
So while our Fairest of the Fair contestants are changing into their evening wear competition, we're going to chat for a little bit with our 2022 Williamson County Fairest of the Fair, Miss Leah Kennedy. So Leah, you got first place at the Tennessee State Fairest of the Fair competition, which is the best that we have ever done in our 18 years of history. What has your experience been being our Fairest of the Fair?
It has been a dream. I remember whenever I came to the fair as a little kid, seeing all the queens walking around, and I was like, I want to be like that when I grow up. And just being able to compete as a little kid has been a dream. And then becoming Fairest of the Fair has been so amazing. I've been able to do a lot. I have a platform of agricultural awareness and education. It's called Ag for One, Ag for All, educating everyone about agriculture. So having this fair title has been amazing because I've been able to teach kids about how their food gets to the table at night. And not only have I been able to teach kids, but I've also been able to ride in fun parades. And shout out to Ferrari of Nashville. They were amazing this year. They actually sponsored a car for me to ride in for the Leapers Fort Christmas Parade, which was really cool. I normally walk a chicken on a leash, so it's a little bit of a different pace. It was really cool to ride in a really cool car that I love cool cars. I love old cars, so that was really cool.
Amazing. And I made a mistake. I'm sorry. She got first runner-up, not first place.
Yes.
But same thing, pageant world. Hi. But also, so I know you've been part of the Junior Fair Board at the fair for many, many years.
Yes.
And you're very involved with our agricultural. I guess just what's your experience been with the Junior Fair Board? If you're not familiar with it, at the fair, there's the regular fair board that it's chair members, run the whole fair. But then we also have this excellent program as the Junior Fair Board. So what has your experience with that?
I love the Junior Fair Board. I grew up, love volunteering. My parents, I would say they raised me pretty okay. I think I turned out okay, but that's something that they raised me to love is serving others. And so through Junior Fair Board, I was able to have many different volunteer opportunities, which 4-H also helped develop those opportunities as well. So whenever I was little, I got to volunteer in the children's barnyard, and just seeing the smile on kids' faces whenever they get to pet a goat for the first time, that will change your life. Just growing up on a small farm, I thought most people knew about that life. And so being able to volunteer at the fair, I volunteered over 400 hours at the fair since I was in the 4th and 5th grade. So just being able to serve my community and give back that much has been just a dream.
Well, thank you so much, Leah. You've been an incredible Fairest of the Fair, and thank you so much for all of your help tonight. I know you've had several costume changes. Each one has been gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. I love shopping. My parents can attest to that. Again, bless their hearts. But no, I love all the different fun wardrobe changes. I've always been into fashion. So.
Well,
but
amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Leah.
Yes.
We'll see if our contestants are ready for stage competition. Is anyone back there? They had to change, so we might need another minute or two.
I don't see anyone. I can talk
Okay.
longer if we need
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah,
Y'all,
keep talking.
Hey, I took a personality test once, and I took this personality test. It was all about introvert and extrovert. Y'all, I am 99% extrovert, 1% introvert. So if they let me have this mic, I could talk y'all off until 10 o'clock. I don't know if y'all would appreciate that. Y'all still want to eat dinner and everything else, but... Oh. Well, I'll talk a little bit about the state pageant. That was amazing. It happened in January, and whoever will be crowned next will get to compete. I got to compete against 50-plus girls all across the state, from Bristol to Memphis and everywhere in between. So that was a really fun opportunity. I love getting to meet girls all across the state and just talking about the difference of our fairs. Like I said, I love the fair. I grew up loving it and coming ever since I was a little kid. So talking about the fair has been amazing, and I'm so excited for the next Miss Williamson County Fairest of the Fair to have the same experience. We went through an interview competition, then onstage evening gown like you were about to see, and then we also had an onstage question if you made top 15, and then it was just such an honor to be there to represent this amazing county. I grew up here all my life, and both sides of my family grew up in Williamson County, and I even am growing up on the same farm that my mom and some of her parents grew up on. So it was very just honorable for me to be able to represent just such a county that's amazing and so diverse, because we have the urban areas such as Franklin and Brentwood, but then we also have more rural areas such as like Fairview and Leapers Fork. So just being able to represent both sides of the county was amazing. And then they called my name for like the top 15, top 12. I can't remember which one it was. That was back in January. And I about lost it. I broke into tears immediately.
And the roar that came from the Williamson County Fair section, because we were so excited. I mean, and we send a group of 8 or 9 of us with the fair for all the entries that we enter, and we were just so excited for you.
Yes, you could just feel the love in the room. I mean, whoever the next queen is, she'll feel the love at the state pageant. All the people that came, Terry, Cheryl, Cowboy, we nicknamed him Cowboy, and just having them cheer and just being a support system was, I think, one of the best things. And then I got called for top 5, and I about passed out. I was like, that's the wrong number. They're calling the wrong number. And then it just kept whittling down, and then I was in the final 2, and I literally thought I passed out on stage. I was like, when am I gonna wake up? Like, this isn't real. I feel like this isn't right. But it was just a dream to get so far and just kind of, I guess you could say, make history for this fair pageant, because I guess no one's gotten that far. But I think I hear the girls coming. Are y'all ready to see some beautiful evening gowns? Come on. We can do a little bit better than that. Are y'all ready to see some evening gowns? Yes. Alrighty, well, I'll go ahead and turn it back over to Taylor. I'm sure y'all are getting bored of me, but thank you for letting me talk.
Okay, we are ready for individual competition. If we can get the music started back up, that'd be awesome. Makes it a little bit more comfy. Okay, contestant number 1 is McKenna Claire Reiser. She is 16 years old and attends Independence High School. She has blonde hair and brown eyes. In school, she is involved in the clubs DECA and Young Life. In the past, she has been a part of National Junior Honor Society and hopes to join the National Honor Society once school starts. She is also working to get her volunteer diploma and has already acquired over 40 volunteer hours. She enjoys cheerleading along with working as a lifeguard at the local rec center. Contestant number 1, McKenna Claire Reiser. Contestant number 2 is Lakin Allison Canada. She is 16 years old and attends Summit High School. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She enjoys singing, playing the violin, softball, bowling, fishing, golfing, beach volleyball, and participating and serving in the church's youth group. Contestant number 2, Lakin Allison Canada. Contestant number 3 is Savannah Grace Meinert. She is 17 years old and attends Centennial High School. She has honey blonde hair and green eyes. She enjoys singing, acting, church youth group, and being with friends and family. Contestant number 3, Savannah Grace Meinert. Contestant number 4 is Mallory Thorpe. She is 16 years old and attends Independence High School. She has blonde hair and green eyes. She is a junior at Independence High and a member of the girls' varsity soccer team, varsity track team, and a student ambassador. She works as a lifeguard throughout the year and also an associate at Glamour Formals. She loves to spend time playing soccer, painting, making jewelry, and spending time with family and friends. Contestant number 4, Mallory Thorpe. Judges, we do not have contestant number 5. Contestant number 6 is Isabel Grace Lee Stafford. She is 16 years old and attends Page High School. She has dark blonde hair and blue eyes. She enjoys being a competitive cheerleader at Page High School. She enjoys babysitting and pet sitting and participating in youth group activities through her church. Spending time with her family is important to her, especially her grandmother. She enjoys volunteering to help with youth in the community. Her career aspiration is to be a salon owner, and she enjoys all things skin and hair care. Contestant number 6, Isabel Grace Lee Stafford. Contestant number 7 is Sarah McClanahan. She is 19 years old and attends Western Kentucky University. She has strawberry blonde hair and hazel eyes. Her hobbies include running her nonprofit organization, Stay Severe Weather Safe, educating communities on severe weather and informing communities on how to stay safe in severe storms, while aiding hard-hit communities after devastating weather events. She also works within the White Squirrel Weather Program in the American Meteorology Association chapter at Western Kentucky University. Outside of weather-related hobbies, Sarah enjoys volunteering within the community, working in the church, and tutoring elementary and middle school age children in the sciences and math subjects. Sarah is also very involved with her family and friends, positively influencing those around her. Contestant number 7, Sarah McClanahan. Contestant number 8 is Laura Kennedy. She is 16 years old and attends Fairview High School. She has copper hair and green eyes. Her hobbies include reading, hanging out with her friends and family, listening to music, and trying various international foods. In addition, Laura is very active in 4-H and FFA. Through these projects, she has participated in the Chick Chain Project, Hog Project, poultry judging, and dairy judging. In addition, 4-H Laura was recently a historian for her FFA chapter. She loves participating on the Tennessee 4-H State Performing Arts Troupe. Her favorite part about troupe is performing at the Tennessee State Fair with all of her friends she has met through troupe. Other school extracurriculars include National Thespian Society, National Honor Society, and Beta Club. Laura also enjoys volunteering at the Children's Barnyard at the Williamson County Fair. Finally, Laura loves helping her sister with her platform, Ag for One and Ag for All, where she and her sister go out into the communities and teach people about agricultural. She hopes you enjoy the fair. Contestant number 8, Laura Kennedy. Contestant number 9 is Isabella McCutcheon. She is 17 years old and attends Centennial High School. She has blonde hair and green eyes. In her free time, she loves to golf, read, listen to music, and volunteer. She is also the president of Centennial High School's Habitat for Humanity Club and secretary of Centennial Girls Cotillion, so she enjoys planning fundraisers and events for these two organizations. Contestant number 9, Isabella McCutcheon. Now, if we can have all of our contestants back on stage for one final look and the pop question competition.
Are y'all ready? There we go. Alrighty, contestant number 1, if you'd like to come up here. Pick a question. We'll do a little switch off. Alrighty, her question is, as the 2023 Williamson County Fairest of the Fair title holder, what is one thing you would like to change about the Williamson County Fair?
As the 2023 title holder, one thing I would change about the fair is create a day or night event where families from lower incomes can come to the fair for a fraction of the price, because the fair can be a little bit pricey at times. Thank you.
Contestant number 2. Okay, perfect. We're going to do a little switch off. You can grab the ball. Okay, her question is, if you could give your younger self advice, what would it be?
If I could give myself if I could give my younger self advice, it would be to not put as much pressure on myself for perfection. No matter what happens, everything happens for a plan and purpose. Thank you.
Contestant number 3. Pass off. Contestant number 3's question is, what is your most treasured memory?
My most treasured memory is with my grandmother. After the rain, she would put us down for a nap, and then we would have a little tea party in our kitchen window, and we would laugh at the hummingbird that we named Bobby because he would sit on his perch that was slightly lopsided, and he would fall off over and over again, not learning his lesson. And this memory means a lot to me, even more so now, because my grandmother is unfortunately in the hospital, but not to worry, we have a lot of faith and strong people on our side.
Contestant number 4. Oh, sorry. Doing a little pass off. Can you hold that for me? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
I would change my love for fast food because I think I should be a little bit more healthy, but it's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 6. And choose a question. If you can meet anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I could meet anyone dead or alive, it would be Taylor Swift because she is a strong example of a strong woman who strives to be a good example for young ladies.
Contestant number 7. Go ahead and choose one. Doing a little pass off. How would you define beauty?
I would define beauty as something that comes from within. My grandmother always told me to be kind to everybody, and so did everyone else in my family, and that is something that I've always taken pride in. Therefore, I believe that beauty comes from within, and that's what I think beauty should be.
Thank you. Contestant number 8. Choose a question. Okay. Do you want to look at it? Do a little pass off. Hey, we're getting a little bit better at the pass off. How can you better your community with the Williamson County Fairest of the Fair title?
As your Miss Williamson County Fairest of the Fair, I'd be able to advocate for my platform, which is agricultural awareness and education, and I'd go to not only my community, but other communities and teach them the importance of agriculture, like teaching them how to plant a tomato or teaching them that ag is everywhere around us. And I'd also be able to advocate for the fair because not only is the fair fun and you get to make lifelong bonds with people who you may have never met before, but it also ties in with agriculture.
Thank you. Contestant number 9. There's a few more questions left. Okay, perfect. Do a little switch off. All right. What is one thing that the youth of today can do to make the world a better place?
One simple way the youth of today can make the world a better place is by making kindness a habit. It may be simple things like holding the door open for the person behind you or sharing a smile with a stranger, but it might be exactly what that person is needing to turn their day around. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give it up for all these beautiful young ladies. They, on-stage question can be very nerve-wracking, so give it up for them.
Thank you, girls. Now we will do our final walk for our 2022 Fairest of the Fair, Leah Kennedy, while our auditor tabulates the scores. It's crazy to think that almost a year ago I was crowned as your Miss Williamson County Fairest of the Fair. I would have never imagined the confidence that Fairest of the Fair would instill in me. And it helps me to build personal relationships and business partnerships. I'm so grateful for the incredible opportunity to have served Williamson County as your 2022 Fairest of the Fair. This fair has always been a huge part of my life, and representing Williamson County at the state fair was a complete honor. I can't leave this stage without thanking some of my biggest supporters. First, thank you to my Heavenly Father for this journey that greatly changed my life and hopefully positively impacted others as well. Next, to my family, I couldn't have done any of this without you. Thank you for raising me up to be a God-fearing young lady. You've pushed me to become the best version of myself in everything I do. Suzanne, thank you for the love you've shown me as your title holder. I will never forget you or the support you have given me this year. Also, Terry and Cheryl, thank you for always supporting, encouraging, and most importantly, loving me. Also, Suzanne, Terry, Cheryl, and Cowboy, thank you for making the state pageant a phenomenal experience. All of you are amazing people and will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you so much for all of the love, support, and laughs. Attending the state fair with all of you will always be one of my fondest memories. Finally, thank you to the Williamson County Fair Board and all the volunteers that make our fair amazing. To the next girl to be crowned, you will be prayed for continuously, and I can promise that I will always be here for you if you need anything. You are in for an amazing journey. Thank you so much for this amazing year. I am truly blessed. Our 2022 Williamson County Fairest of the Fair, Leah Kennedy. So if we can have all of our Fairest of the Fair contestants back on stage while our auditor finishes tabulating our scores. I'd also like to thank our judges and our auditor for all of their hard work today. They have been here all day long. This is our 11th and final pageant of the night, so thank you for all of their hard work. We really appreciate it. Would also like to thank our amazing volunteers that put on this pageant, completely volunteer our free time, but we enjoy it every year. Connie and Tiffany, they run backstage. They're excellent at it. They've been doing it 19 years with us too. Suzanne is the pageant director. You've seen her running around. Miranda, she's been up front checking everybody in, and her daughters, Demi and McKaylee. But all of the volunteers here put in the hard work to make this an enjoyable experience for everybody. We'll just give a few more moments for the auditor to finish tabulating the scores. My apologies, we had previously lost the answers to Miss Congeniality, but we found them. So earlier today, the girls voted on who they wanted to choose as Miss Congeniality. So we will do that first. So the 2023 Miss Congeniality for the Fairest of the Fair competition is contestant number 2, Lake in Canada. And our third runner-up for the 2023 Fairest of the Fair is contestant number 6, Isabel Stafford. Second runner-up is contestant number 2, Lake in Canada. First runner-up is contestant number 7, Sarah McClanahan. And our 2023 Fairest of the Fair is contestant number 8, Laura Kennedy. Give all of our beautiful contestants a big round of applause. They all did amazing today. And if we could have the Queen and the runners-up stay behind for a picture in the throne. But thank you all so much. You all did an amazing, amazing job. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We've had a great, great time and a great pageant. Thank you again to the Williamson County Performing Arts Center for letting us use this room every year. We really appreciate it. Thank you all and have a good night.